Step by Step English Grammar 6. This is a practice lesson. You have to solve all the exercises given in this lesson in order to revise all the basic concepts we have studied till today. Let's start with the first concept, that is of pronouns. Pronouns are the words that we use instead of a noun. The exercise for pronouns is given. Sentence number 1. Dash is a cute looking toy. So in this blank we have to put a suitable pronoun, cute looking toy. For toy, that is a non-living thing, we use this. This is a cute looking toy. This the word, this is a pronoun. Number 2. Dash was not a polite conversation. We are talking about a conversation that happened in the past. Was, that tells us that conversation has happened in the past, so we use the pronoun that. That was not a polite conversation. Dash are the books I was looking for. Books are plural, and we are talking about present moment, so these are the books I was looking for. THESE, these. Number 4. Dash is not what we had expected from you. So this is not what we had expected from you. This is not. We are talking about something that is in present moment. Dash are the glasses I was talking about. These are the glasses I was talking about. Glasses are plural, so these are the glasses. Next concept is adjectives of quantity. We are given a few adjectives, few, many, for, a little, much. We have to insert the suitable adjective in the blanks. Adjectives of the quantity tell us the quantity of the noun. They describe the quantity of the noun. How dash days did you stay in Denmark? Quantity of the days, how many days? Last year, dash people suffered from dengue fever. How many people? A few people. Last year, few people suffered from dengue fever. Number 3. A dash of students have not done well in their exams. A few of students have not done well in their exams. Olympic Games are played once in 4 years. Our grandparents do not demand much from us. All they need is love and care. Difference between few, little, many, much is that few is used for countable nouns. Little is used for uncountable nouns. Many is used for countable nouns, and much is used for uncountable noun. Like in these sentences, in sentence number 1, we can count the days, so we use many with days. We can count people in sentence number 2, so we use few or many with people. In sentence number 3, a few of the students, we can count the students. Number 4, Olympic Games are played once in 4 years. 4 is definitely countable. Years are also countable. Our grandparents do not demand much from us. All they need is love and care. Love and care are uncountable, so we use much here. Move to interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are the adjectives that ask about a noun, that are used to ask about the qualities of noun, or that are used to ask about a noun. These are whose, which, whom. So, sentence number 1, whose book is this? Number 2, Which box the old witch leave behind? Number 3. Which road should we take? Number 4. What news have you brought for us today? These are called interrogative adjectives because they are used to ask questions. We will move to nouns. This exercise, we are given blanks and also some options. We have to put the options in the proper place to make a sensible sentence, to make a complete sentence that makes sense. A croton is a small square piece of bread, usually fried or toasted and served with soup. What is croton? It is square piece of bread. We will add the article a, an and the in the blanks where that is needed. Number 2. Muesli is a kind of cereal usually served with milk at breakfast. It is a mixture consisting of dried nuts and fruits. Number 3. A democracy is a system of government. A democracy is a system of government in which everyone in the country can vote. Number 4. A detective is a police officer. We will add article a. A detective is a police officer whose job is to discover information about crime. So all these options that are given for these blanks are noun. They are name of something. Soup is name of something. Bread is a name. Cereal is a name. Breakfast is name. Milk, nuts are also names. Country, government, system, these are also nouns. Information is noun. Police officer and crime, these are also nouns. Move to countable and uncountable nouns. Countable are the nouns that we can count, and uncountable that we cannot count in numbers, but we know their quantity. When we talk about countable and uncountable nouns, we should be very sure that we are talking about name of something, that are nouns. We are not talking about adjective or any other part of speech, but we are talking about nouns. So let's do the exercise. A large bird dived into the water. In this sentence, first we need to identify the nouns. Bird is a noun and water is a noun. Can we count the birds? Yes. So birds are countable. We can say that is one bird, these are two birds. So bird is countable noun. And water, can we count the water? This is one water, this is two water, three water. No. So water is uncountable noun. These flowers are lovely. So flower is name of something. Flower is noun. Lovely. It is not name, but it is adjective. So only noun in this sentence is flowers. Can we count them? One flower, two flowers, three flowers? Yes. So flower is countable noun. We bought furniture made out of wood and steel. So furniture is name of something, wood is name of something, and steel is also name of something. These three are nouns. Can we count furniture? This is one furniture, two furniture, three furniture? No. We count them. This is one chair, one sofa, one bed, or one article of furniture, but we cannot say this is one furniture, two furniture, three furnitures. So furniture is uncountable noun. Wood, it is uncountable noun. And steel, that's also uncountable noun. We must strive for peace. Peace uncountable noun. Then we will move to superlative adjectives. There are 3 degrees of adjective. One is simple, second is comparative, third is superlative. In comparative adjective, we use er or more. With superlative adjectives, we use most or est. When we write the superlative adjectives, we always put the article the before the superlative adjectives. Solving exercise number 1. Among the 3 friends, Nick has dash house. In the brackets, we are given an adjective big. So what would be superlative form of the adjective big? Big, bigger, biggest. So superlative form of big is biggest. We will put biggest in the blank. Among the 3 friends, Nick has the biggest house. With the superlative adjective, we use the article the biggest house. Number 2. He has dash collection of toys among his friends. Large. He has the largest collection of toys. She is dash girl in the class. Clever. Cleverer, cleverest. She is the cleverest girl in the class. Cleopatra was considered beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. The most beautiful lady in the world. Next is Paris is dash city in the world. Fashionable, more fashionable, most fashionable. Paris is the most fashionable city in the world. Then phrasal verbs. Underline the phrasal verbs in these sentences. We have read what phrasal verbs are. A phrasal verb is a verb that is followed by a preposition. In these sentences, I must fill up petrol in my bike. Fill up, fill is verb, up is preposition. So fill up is phrasal verb. War broke out between the 2 countries. Broke out. Broke is verb, out is preposition. Broke out is phrasal verb. The racing car blew up after it crashed into the fence. Blew up. Blew is verb, up is preposition. So blew up is phrasal verb. Crashed into. Crashed is verb, into is preposition. So crashed into is phrasal verb. The storm has blown over. Blown is verb, over is preposition. Blown over is phrasal verb. Next are modals. So these modals are used to show permission, ability, necessity. Fill up the blanks with suitable modals. I tried hard but dash solve the problem. I could not solve the problem. Tried hard but shows the contradiction. Something unexpected had happened but could not solve the problem. We dash give love to animals. We should give love to animals. I dash walk for 4 miles in an hour. I can walk 4 miles. These models show ability, necessity, and possibility. We dash go to school without proper uniform. We must not go to school without proper uniform. This shows obligation. This is necessary that we should wear uniform. You dash go to hall for the final dress rehearsal. You have to go to hall for final dress rehearsal. Next is adjective phrase. Adjective phrase is group of words that describes a noun. With great speed, cool shady trees, frozen and slippery, with a radiant smile. These adjective phrases are used to show or describe a noun. So we are going to use them in sentences in a way that they will describe a noun. Let's use the phrase with great speed. This car with great speed is an exciting adventure. This car that has a great speed is described in the phrase with great speed. So with great speed in this sentence is describing this car. This is an adjective phrase. That girl with a radiant smile is the receptionist. With a radiant smile in this sentence is describing that girl. So this is an adjective phrase. The rest of two sentences, cool shady trees, frozen and slippery, that are left for you. Do them on your own. You are encouraged to give your examples on the comment section. This was all from today. Take a good care. Allah Hafiz.